Hey guys, it's Sarah Molnar, your Team Beachbody coach and NCCPT personal trainer. Today we're going to talk about butter. Now, I grew up, and I know a lot of people grew up with margarine. And margarine, I want you to think of it as like Tupperware with butter flavoring molded down into this rectangular shape. And I know that margarine got a reputation for being healthier because of lower calories and lower fat. But it's not real food, so your body doesn't know what to do with it. I want you to start looking at ingredients, turning them around, making sure you know each and every single ingredient. And if you don't, Google it, and you'll be able to find out what it's all about. So we came from this craze of eating lower calorie, lower fat will lose weight. Well, what happened is we got fatter and fatter because people used to attribute eating fat to getting fat, when really it's all about the calories. And in those calories, we want to make sure that we're getting the most real nutrient-dense food possible so our bodies stay satisfied, so you're not continuing to eat, and also it's going to work for our body. So when you buy butter, real butter, make sure it's organic. Why? Because it's the dairy from the cows, and you want to make sure that it's organic so you know that they are also grass-fed. When cows are grass-fed, they're getting the omegas from the grass, so when they eat it, we eat it. That's how I want you to look at this enormous thing we call the food chain. That whatever that the cow is eating, that we're actually going to ingest also. So how do they make cows fat and cheap? They feed them corn. I know corn is good, corn on the cob. I'm not saying don't have corn ever, but corn is starchy, and that's how they beef up the cows. Grass-fed cows, they go out onto the grass and they eat the grass, what they're normally supposed to eat. So when you eat butter or milk or anything from organic or grass-fed, that is the way to do it. And again, for budgetary reasons, if you can't buy it every week, I mean, we shouldn't be eating a ton of butter every single week, but you want to make sure that you're eating, look, I got my little ladies here doing a video. So we're talking about butter because this cute little girl's mother just asked about it. So you want to make sure that it is grass-fed and organic. And here's another tip. Get a butter tray, because a lot of people want to have that soft butter. We're going to have commentary now. You want to have that, soft butter to be able to spread it on toast. Butter does not have to be refrigerated. We keep it right in a butter tray, right in our cupboard. So you don't have to refrigerate butter. But there's something called Bulletproof Coffee that has gotten an amazing reputation. And I'll tell you why. Because you take coffee, you take a teaspoon of coconut oil, and you can take up to a tablespoon of grass-fed organic butter. Butter in your coffee, nobody can believe it. But here's the thing. When you eat fat, your body has the fat, so then you burn the fat. When you deprive your body of something, it craves it even more. Now, I'm somebody where, do I put butter in my coffee every day? No, but if you do, it's fantastic because it's butter. Who doesn't like butter? But it keeps you full because of the fat content. Fat and protein keep you full. This isn't about getting rid of, all the carbohydrates and only focusing on this. You still need those carbohydrates. But what I want you to think about is buying organic butter instead of all of those filler butters. Yes, they have less calories. Yes, they have less fat. And the reason is because it's not real food. So if you look at I can't believe it's not butter, a lot of them have lists so long of all these different things. Even people are buying light butter to try and save on the calories. Eat the real deal and you'll be satisfied. It'll taste, think about when you go to a restaurant and they give you real butter. You're like, oh, you just want to eat and eat and eat because it tastes so good. So know that it's a tablespoon of serving. And for your coffee, say you're not a big breakfast eater. I have a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm not a big eater. So a lot of times I'll say, have a Bulletproof Coffee and then have your Shakeology right after. Some people can't eat first thing in the morning. 9 out of 10 times, though, those people that aren't big morning eaters is because they were eating late at night. So we want to kind of switch that cycle. But for those of you that still aren't, you're like, I just can't put back a big protein-rich breakfast right when I wake up. The Bulletproof Coffee is great because it has the healthy fats. The fat will help burn fat. So I hope this, it's like butter, baby, helps you out. I hope you guys have a great, happy, healthy day.